Welcome back to Fantasy Wizard, guys. Welcome back, guys, to Fantasy Wizard. Today I'm here to make some review about Matchday 1, what we witnessed yesterday on Tuesday, because we had matches, Arsenal against Real Madrid and Inter was against Bayern. And those matches were incredible for me. I want to watch both, but as a Real Madrid fan, I just chose Real Madrid against Arsenal, and Arsenal was quite better and they deserve to win. What they did, it was incredible, and all the credits to Declan Rice. So as a fantasy player, I did not do very well, but from Tuesday game, 23 points are not bad because average points are less. And so, hello, which captain is better, Dembele or Rafinha? Dembele has easier game, but we all know Rafinha how pretty he is in the Champions League, and at this tournament he's the top scorer. Both players are playing at home, and Dembele has easier opponent quite play, but Barcelona I think would be better at this moment, and I guess Rafinha for me 60 on 40. I think Rafinha is better to be captain. Probably I will make him captain. I will become him captain because he's an incredible player, top scorer of the tournament. So I have right now Sergio Guirassy also and Lewandowski, and Guirassy is the second top scorer of the tournament. So that means I have incredible opportunity options to take. So another one is Lewandowski, who is great, and 27 goals in 27 matches against Borussia Dortmund is very good result. Former club against former club, he will be motivated, and I think in matter of penalties he's going to take. Of course, Lamine Yamal will shine, and from Paris, Dembele and Kvaratskhelia and Vitinha are my hope. I have not Vitinha, I have Dembele only because I had not many transfers, but I have also Hakimi, and despite the fact I took 23 points, I have opportunity to make some changes and substitutions, and that means I'm going to take in Inigo Martinez, Adeyemi, and Hakimi, three of them. Maybe not Kobel because I think Barcelona is able to score a goal against Borussia Dortmund, and Jan Sommer had great match against Bayern. He would take 2 points if not to 6 saves, and I think Sommer I will keep him. Which one are you going to choose? I'm going to choose Rafinha. I told you I'm going to choose Rafinha because I think he's quite better than and Barcelona are better team little bit than Paris Saint-Germain, and Aston Villa are just surprised. We all know how Dortmund will play, I think, and Aston Villa is a just present and simple gift. Probably Aston Villa is going to lose. Probably they are going to play very well. So nobody knows, but I think Rafinha in a match he's going to play well, and this guy uh, had some dramatic against Atletico Madrid against Argentina, so I think he must redeem himself. And in the Champions League, he's a top scorer, and he has, I know, in the deep in his heart, he has hope to score 17 goals, just like a record breaker Cristiano Ronaldo did it in the Champions League. What's your questions? How did you uh, perform in a Tuesday game? Does it worth you change Zoma with 4 points to Chesney, knowing that I'm going to put Kunde too? There is more probabilities that Barcelona have a clean sheet than Borussia Dortmund, and look at my option is Gregory Kobel from Borussia Dortmund, and I think Barcelona is going to score at least one in a great situation, but everything can happen. Probably Kobel takes penalty, nobody knows. Probably Chesney does, but at this moment, Jan Zoma, look at his statistic. He would take 2 points easily, but he did he did very well. Because look at his statistic: 6 shots saved, and it's additional 2 points. And I think Kobel will concede a goal. So I predict 2 points for him. So I think the better option is to pick Zoma. But in your situation, you have better option as a Wojciech Szczesny. So I think Szczesny is better to pick and substitute Zoma out. How did your team perform, guys? You can answer my question. And what's your point right now? And what's your rank overly? I'm in 2000, and that's good result. And my players, I had balance on my team because 7 players played on Tuesday game. Now 8 players are available, and also I have opportunities and many options to exchange my players because Jude Bellingham did not perform well, even Mbappe did not perform well. So Guerreiro, Pavard, I'm going to substitute 3 out of them, and because they have all 2 points, and I will try to wait official lineups before 1 hour, and I will try to make my best. And if not Inigo Martinez in the starting lineup, I'm not going to change him, of course. But if he's in the starting lineup, I'm going to pick him as a starter. What's your points, guys? Overly, I have good result, I think, from match day 1 because many. Hello. In my mini league, I'm third, and leader of the league is 104 points ahead of me. I have Leva, Rafinha, Dembele, Vitinha, Pedri, Hakimi, Bensebaini, and Kunde to play. Who to cap as a differential captain? If you have to take a risk, probably you are going to have Lewandowski or Dembele as a captain, because I think Rafinha will be first preference as a captain today alongside Dembele, and Lewandowski will be just the captain, which will be differential, and you will have a hope. If you want to take a risk today, I'm on Lewandowski or Dembele. You must choose. But remember, Rafinha and Dembele will be first preferences to be captain. So probably you will not have differential if you do like this. But in Lewandowski case, I think you will have differential, but it's quite risky. But remember, 27 goals in 27 matches against Borussia Dortmund is not bad result. Hello Esteban, rank 15k, okay, 15 points for now. Declan Rice fucked everything. Yeah, he did, and what a beautiful free kicks he scored. I'm a Real Madrid fan, but all the credits to Declan Rice. He did very well. Okay. Who had Rice just have many points right now. Leader of the league, captain Rafinha. You know? Okay. If he did, you must not take Rafinha as a captain. I told you the first preference is Rafinha, and so you can choose between Dembele and Lewandowski. But if you want to have a differential, probably Lewandowski. But remember, Dembele is in a great shape. He is the one of the contenders in the Ballon d'Or, as it seems. So take him is not bad option. Overall, how many points do you have? It's interesting. And do you still have wild card or limitless card? I have used both during group stage, so I have not any of it. I was about to have 5 free transfers before match day 13, and I used them for 3 of them because of injury situation, and one of them, Salah, was eliminated already. Let's make Q&A, and you can answer. You can question. Type your question. Whom do you think to go? Does Real Madrid have a chance to come back? They always do somehow, but do you have any hope? That as a fan of Real Madrid, I always believe in miracles at Bernabeu, but this time it's different. I don't think so, but everything can happen. Everything possible is possible. What do you think about Serhu Girassi? Is he able to score? Because he's the top scorer, second top scorer, sorry, of the tournament. So he would have a motivation. And do you think PSG is able to have a clean sheet against Aston Villa? Because Aston Villa is crazy team, probably as a gift, mystery box. Maybe they are good, sometimes they are bad. Nobody knows what's happening. But in France, they lost two matches, as I remember. One of them was against Monaco, and the second one I can't remember. Probably Lille, right? Or not? I remember Monaco match against Monaco, 1-0 the result. Please don't forget to smash like button because it is good motivation for me, and of course it helps me to spread my life uh, between fantasy players and give my tips and share my knowledge between them. What do you think? Who is going to be my captain? Rafinha, Dembele, and Lewandowski are my preferences, but I think right now I'm talking about Rafinha. Mbappe was failure for me. Hey bro, I was not here. What do you answer me if you can repeat? Yes, yes, I can. You had dilemma to have a captain, differential captain, right? I was talking about between Dembele and Lewandowski because Rafinha was is first preference, I think, for every fantasy player on today's game. He will be captain, but Dembele and Lewandowski will be differential a little bit. Dembele will be captain in many team if they have not Rafinha, but Lewandowski for me will be differential. Remember, 27 goals in 27 matches against Borussia Dortmund, against former club, and he's going to take penalties, and he will be motivated because Ferran Torres did very well in recent matches, and he is performing very well. So that means Robert Lewandowski must show another thing, and he's a flicks guy. So I think Lewandowski has good opportunity to have that differential status as a captain. It's so I don't remember. It's so interesting. How many transfers do I have before second leg? Three transfers, yes, and 1 million in budget as remaining. Okay, not bad, not bad. Probably not having any injury situation right now. I took in Bastoni in yesterday's game and he did MVP, so it's good. Okay, bro, thank you for your answer. Are you playing VPL? I was playing, but because of little problems, I just missed some matches in a row. I mean, two legs in a row. Where double matches were to happen. So I was angry about myself and just stopped to playing VPL. But from the next year, I'm going to make streams probably about VPL. But UEFA Champions League Fantasy are so comfortable, and I like to discuss about it. And I have 6 or 5 years as a experience in a at Champions League Fantasy. But I will try to play Fantasy Premier League from the next year and not only play, just record videos about it and give you some tips. As I know, my captain is still Salah in the Fantasy Premier League, but no worries and no hopes. I'm not going to search it again this year. Haaland, who was 15 million, was not good at this situation. So we must take some lessons about fantasy Premier League from this year. Okay, let's talk about Champions League fantasy. What's your hope? How can you take maximum points? What will be your maximum? What do you think? I think I'm going to take uh, 65 points will be okay for me. I think if Rafinha shines, because probably he will be my captain. I'm not supporter of Barcelona, but this on this day I need them to shine. But if Borussia Dortmund scores, Adeyemi or Girassi, I will be okay. I want to have Hakimi and Nuno Mendes both uh, from Paris Saint Germain double up, because I recorded video about limitless card and wild card. In both situations, I just used two defenders from Paris Saint Germain, but this time I had not free transfers anymore because my players were injured and I had no choice. And I just played on only Hakimi. So Hakimi will play as a starter now on. I'm going to have some information about starting lineups. Whom do you want to win the Champions League? I'm as a Real Madrid fan. I'm honest right now to say that Barcelona is the best team during this season, and they deserve to win the Champions League this year. After 10 years, it will be so good for them. Uh, of course, I don't want them to win treble then again, because they are competitive, so of course. But if they win the Champions League, it will be okay. But if not Real Madrid, my preference will be Paris, because at this point they are going very well. Sorry, copies. Are you playing Fantasy Premier League, bro? Yes, I answered you, man. I was playing Fantasy Premier League, but I just missed two matches in a row, two fixtures in a row, and then I was angry about myself and stopped playing. But from the next year, I have huge hope to play Fantasy Premier League from day one, of course, and start to recording videos and give you tips about Fantasy Premier League, and I will do it. I will do it. I think if I have much time, because uh, I like UCL fantasy. That's why I'm doing it, and I like the communication between the UCL fantasy players. But about Fantasy Premier League, it's so complicated, and probably I have huge hope. It will be next step for my channel. So Fantasy Premier League is so profitable, I think, and I will try to record videos about it, because videos will give me more motivation not to stop playing Fantasy Premier League, despite the fact I had a very good start. How you perform Fantasy Premier League? What's your rank? And what's your rank here? It's interesting. Do you think Real Madrid are able to make some remontada? I don't think so at this moment, but little hope, 1%. I will exchange Mbappe, Bellingham, Guerreiro, or Pavard, three out of them, because Saka has 3 points. I'm not going to diminish my points, of course, and I have probably 2 pointers. That's Mbappe, Bellingham, and Guerreiro. Probably stay with Pavard. And what's most important, I will change captain, of course, and my preference right now is Rafinha, but wait for the starting lineups. You're wrong. I'm pretty happy with it. I think I have a chance to catch up in our league because the player who is the first in mini league. Everything is possible. If you have differentials, you will do it. But this time it's already quarterfinals, so not many matches remaining. You must try to have differential captains, but it's very hard to catch that differential captain to be success. So if you prepare yourself wisely and give a risk, probably take three players or four, or at least three players and one goalkeeper in defensive line from each team, which takes clean sheet. Probably you will do everything very well. Just you need to risk, but risk wisely. Everything is possible. Why I'm here? I'm in 2000. The first placer is maybe 100 points ahead of me, but I have hope. If I succeed, it's okay. If not, don't going to damn myself. Do you watch my videos about wildcard or limited card or team selection? Have you watched it already, but or just a new viewer on my channel? I did it last year. I did it very well because I got achievement, of course, in top maybe 1% I was. But this time, I'm going to have another achievement like this. I want to be in top 1%. In my country, I'm 12th. I must make some pool about today's captains because there are many options. So I'm going to do it. Captain for today. And the options are Rafinha, Dembele, of course, Lewandowski, and why not Girassi? He's a second top scorer of the tournament. Don't underestimate him. Let's see who will win. My preference is Rafinha, as you know. Let's see what we can do here. Someone talked about Dembele. Okay, well, nice choice, especially because match against Aston Villa and one of the contender to have a Ballon d'Or. Are you playing football now? I want to ask you something. Right now, I stopped playing this season, but I will continue, of course, from the next season. What do you want to ask? Ask me if I have an answer. Of course, I will do. Ask me any question about fantasy football. If I know, I will explain everything for you. Do you have any question? I'm here to ask. To be asked. Sorry. In half hour we will have starting lineups. It's okay, and I will make some decision about it. What are your transfer plans for second leg of quarterfinals? Uh, right now I'm going to watch that games, both games. Paris against Aston Villa and Barcelona are against Borussia Dortmund. So there will be favorites, of course, after that match, and my transfer plans will be depending on the two matches. So right now I can tell you that I think Inter will play in the semi-final, and probably Arsenal because they won the match. They are a good team right now, pretty team. So I will make that team balanced like this to have many players as many players as I can in a semi-final. So my bet on is on Inter, and I think my players will be eliminated. Probably Bellingham, as it seems like this. Bellingham, Mbappe, Guerreiro, Kobel, Adeyemi, and Kiwasi will be eliminated. And so my free transfers I will try to diminish that deficit and take the players to have uh, as many player available as I can. So no names right now, but try to diminish the deficit and decrease the eliminated players, the quantity of eliminated players. It's so interesting whom you captain today's game. And what do you think? Inter will beat Bayern again and they will play in semi-final or not? I think Inter will, and Inter is available to play semi-final right now. I did it and I talked about it before Tuesday's game that Inter has little bit was a little bit favorite and they won a match in Allianz Arena, which is very difficult of course, and they have good ability to play in a semi-final. So it will be just for me probably it will be Arsenal against Paris and Inter against Barcelona. So Both semifinals will be so attractive on the paper, and I think Paris against Barcelona will be great final. Arsenal beat Real Madrid in 2005, as I know, or six, maybe it was 2005, in the quarterfinal, and they reached the final where they lost against Barcelona. So the history can be repeated because Arsenal are going to defeat Real Madrid in a quarterfinal, as it seems, and Barcelona are going very well in the Champions League. So I have some little prediction to repeat the final between Arsenal and Barcelona, and I think Barcelona will be better there, and Arsenal. I don't see, despite the match yesterday, I don't see they win a Champions League. So that's Arsenal. Sorry if you're fans of them. That's Arsenal. Sorry for Bayern fans. I don't think they are through. Bro, did you have some social media account? I want to ask you something about possible partnership. You can ask me there or try to reach mail. Where are you from? If it is not secret. Bosnia and Herzegovina, nice. Do you like Jeko? As Bosnian players, I remember Kolasinac is Bosnian, right? Zeko and Pjanic. I don't remember many Bosnian players, to be honest. Is that free? Probably I know. And they played World Cup. That's okay in Brazil. Yes, in 2000 and it was 2014, if I remember that. Say at some time from Georgia, Georgia. At least we played in Euro 2024. And now, what's your point right now? And what's your global rank in the Champions League fantasy, of course? I see. I'll try to have uh, another Inter Milan players. I was going to have Lautaro yesterday, but no many transfers. I had to substitute. I was forced to substitute and so sell my injury players. I had three injury defenders: Gabriel, Schlotterbeck, and Dumfries. So I had to choose. I had to sell three of them, and also Salah was eliminated, and I had no many hopes and no many transfers to take Lautaro in. And I was going to sell Sergio Girassi, to be honest, not Mbappe. And Lautaro did very well. He scored Trivela, and probably it will be the best goal from Tuesday. But Rice did two bangers, so nobody knows. Approximately 20 minutes before the before starting lineups will be revealed, and I think I have big hope Inigo Martinez is going to play in the starting lineup because I need many points. So I try to have Inigo Martinez in the starting lineup. What was your best? I will try to show you my best week. Matchday 5 was my best week, as it seems. Wow. Wirtz, Kim, Grimaldo, Schlotterbeck, Guardiola, and Jim City. 0 points, 3 points. Oh, and Emi Martinez with 6 points on the bench and 3 points. Chevalier played. Okay, that match day was the best for me. And I had very good group stage, so look at my points. It's always hard to find a player whom to talk on day two because no many interest about fantasy football on day two because not any importance about transfer advices. What can I say? It's my third stream right now, live stream, because I had one before round of 16. Then I had the second yesterday, and now it's third one for me. So I try to take this serious, and in the fantasy football, I'm going to have some deadline streams, especially on UCL fantasy. I'll try my best right now to succeed, and my preferences, of course, Rafinha and big hope to score by Lewandowski at least one. And I think Barcelona are heavily favorites. Today, I will not be surprised if there will be 3 or 4 goals from Barcelona against Dortmund. But on the other hand, Dortmund has an opportunity to score a goal against Blaugrana. It's 50 on 50 between Rafinha and Dembele. Oh, it's already 2 against 1 for Rafinha. Yes, I was going to have Rafinha. Probably if Dembele wins, I don't care at this moment because I think Rafinha will be my captain. But after the international break, he has not best matches. But I think in the Champions League he will be different. Or probably Yamal will shine because if he wants to win Ballon d'Or, he must shine right now. Lamine Yamal, he is very good, he is very talented, and if Lamine scores against Borussia Dortmund, if Lamine takes everything in his hand against Inter or Bayern in semi-final and play final well and win in treble, of course Lamine will have great opportunity to win Ballon d'Or at the age of 17, right? Yes. So Lamin will be. I was thinking that. To be honest, I was thinking that Barcelona was going to play in a away game against Borussia Dortmund in the first leg, but if I knew that Barcelona was going to play at home, I would buy Rafinha rather Bellingham or Saka, and probably rather Bellingham. So I would have Yamal in today's game because he's very talented, and I think Lamine Yamal will shine on today's game. Remember, he is not very effective and very efficient in the Champions League fantasy during this year, but Rafinha is of course better. But today I think Lamine will take the key role, will play key role, and of course talking about Rafinha, he's also good. Lineups in 3 minutes. I think lineups will be in 15 minutes, right? No, because 1 hour before deadline. Of course, there will be little rumors about it, but I think right now uh, we will have that lineups in 15 minutes. Official lineups. I mean, oh, I'm praying to have Inigo Martinez in the starting lineup because he had minor injury and he is doubtful right now, as you see. What's your transfer plans before semi-final? Or no, not semi-final, sorry, before second leg. What's your transfer plans? It's interesting. Possibly Kvaratskhelia will play best football right now in today's game and led by Quara. But I think Aston Villa is also a very good team. There is, of course, little chance to score against Emi Martinez because he's one of the best goalkeepers right now. But I think PSG is able to score at least 2 goals against Aston Villa at this stage. But remember, last year PSG was eliminated by Borussia Dortmund. And Borussia Dortmund, of course, are better than Aston Villa, but it's a little bit similar team, so everything can happen in the quarterfinal. Nobody could imagine that Arsenal would beat Real Madrid 3-0, and that gap is too high, but nobody imagined that, so it will be a surprise, another surprise if Aston Villa beats Paris in a away game or score at least 2 goals. Do we have, according you, copies? We are having starting lineups, right? So let's see if they are. It's predicted lineups again in a flash core. In UEFA, let's see. What's happening in UEFA.com because there are previews and predicted lineups. There are predicted lineups again, not official lineups, so let's wait a little bit. In predicted lineup, we have Donnarumma, Hakimi, Beraldo, Pacho, Nuno Mendes, João Neves, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Barcola. I think Denzel Due is going to play instead of Barcola, so he is in a better shape. Marquinhos is out. That's a big problem for Paris because Beraldo is not that level yet. What about Aston Villa? Emi Martinez, Cash, Gonsa, Minks, Dini, Kamara, Tielemans, Rogers, McGinn, Ramsey, Rashford. I have some opinion in my mind that Aston Villa could probably play as 5 defenders, at least in a away game. So next one, Barcelona against Borussia Dortmund. Szczesny, Kunde, Kubarsi, Inigo Martinez, Balde, De Jong, Pedri, Yamal, Fermin, Rafinha, Lewandowski, everything are okay. And what about Dortmund? And must mention that if Inigo Martinez takes a yellow card, he will miss match against Dortmund. Kobel, Rierson, Can, Anton, Ben Sebaini, Mecha, Chukwuemeka, Adeyemi, Brandt, Bayer, and Girassi. of course, good. If Bayer, Bensebaini, Kyoto, Rierson, and Zabitzer takes yellow cards, they will miss the match in away game, and between them, Zabitzer is out, so he can't take that yellow card. Let's see a little bit and try to make some substitution because I have hope Inigo Martinez plays. If not, I will take out Bellingham and Kylian Mbappe, and I will sub in Adeyemi and Hakimi. So I will lose 6 points because my captain will be Rafinha and Mbappe will be out. Alongside Bellingham, and Adeyemi and Hakimi will be my players, so I have a hope Paris will not concede a goal against Aston Villa. So let's see what's going to happen. Do you have a still limitless or wildcard or not? Let's see lineups. Okay, we got lineups right now. Oisak Szczesny, Balde, Kubarsi, De Jong, Kunde, Lewandowski, Fermin, Martinez, Inigo Martinez is in, Pedro, Rafinha, Yamal, everything just like predicted lineup told us. Kobel, Adeyemi, Anton, Bensebani, Brandt, Jan, Chukwameka, Gittens, Girasin, Mecha, and Rierson. Every player are going to play. Let's. It's interesting to have Paris Saint-Germain lineups. Okay, what's happening here? Donnarumma, Beraldo, Dembele, Doué. Okay, just like I have told you minutes ago. Hakimi, Kvaratskhelia, Mendes, Neves, Pacho, Ruiz, and Vitinha. Against Emi Martinez, Cash, Dini, Kamara, Konsa, McGinn, Ramsey, Rashford, Roger Tillemans, and Pau Torres. So that means it's Konsa and Pau Torres in the defensive line. Probably it's four defenders. Okay, so we can refresh the website and all of your players are in first 11. Yes, they are. So I have hope. I will not try to have a Kobel instead of Jan Sommer because 4 points in the quarterfinals are good, I think. I think Barcelona will score a goal. If not, I will be in a big trouble because Lewandowski and Rafinha will be failure for me, especially Rafinha because he is going to be my captain. So Inigo Martinez will be my starter, and I will sell Guerreiro, Adeyemi of course in, Bellingham out, Hakimi in, and Kylian Mbappe or Pava out. Okay, confirm. And my captain will be Rafinha. Not thinking about Dembele. Everything can happen. Probably Dembele takes good points because look at him. He has great stats. 8 points against Liverpool in away game because he scored a goal. In Paris, he is always good. But I think Rafinha has better statistics. Look at him. 9 points and 12 points against Benfica. So Rafinha is my preference. I don't know what's going to happen, but another differential for me would be Yamal, but I have not Yamal right now. That means I must try to have only Rafinha. Now if I take if I knew that Barcelona are playing at home the first leg, I would take -4 probably instead of Adeyemi. I would take Lamine Yamal, or instead of Jude Bellingham, because Jude Bellingham is a result of free transfers. For me, I exchanged him probably with Salah, but Lamine Yamal would be my preference. But this time he is not in my squad, so I think he's going to shine. Not hope, because I have not him, but I think like this. 15 points right now because my points are diminished by 8 and that's of course logical. 6 points out, minus 2 points because I changed captain. And this time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players are going to perform. So I hope I'll take at least 60 points. Of course, depending how matches will be, the results what will be. Of course, depending on it, I'm going to have 65 points probably. It's good. It's good. If both teams to score in the Barcelona game and Girassi are they and the aim is scored, I have no problem because of Inigo Martinez. But if Inigo scores and have a clean sheet, it will be a pretty one. And Rafinha, that guy takes set pieces. He's very good. Let's have a players, like differential players. It's obvious they are necessary. Guerrero would be my differential yesterday, but he did not score. Did not shine. Okay, Rafinha is my captain, and you know my starting lineup. Oh, it's too hard to make some prediction, but my prediction is to win Barcelona, maybe over 2 goals, is against Borussia Dortmund, and I think that Lamine will shine, and Paris will have very good match, I guess. Maybe not many goals to be scored, but I will be a fan of Paris after Real Madrid at this campaign. Ask me guys your questions and I will answer all of them. I will cover just like I can. Or else I was forced to finish streaming. It's your choice. It's depending on you. If activity is good, I'm going to keep before the deadline. But if not, I will be forced to have some break. As many questions I have, as active I am. I will wait for 4 minutes. If there will not be any questions from you, and I will be forced to stop that streaming. And I shared with you everything. I shared who will be my captain, and that's okay. Okay, every player are going to play with the rest of 7 players. Hello, I wanna go with Rafinha cap ahead of Dembele. What do you think? I'm doing same right now. I'm doing same. So what I can tell you is that Rafinha will be better one. But if you want to have some differential captain, maybe Dembele or Lewandowski or Lamine Yamal will be your preference. But Rafinha for me and maybe for everyone else, Rafinha will be captain. The first preference, I believe, because he's top scorer. He loves to take assists. He loves to take set pieces. He is very good. Good asset. Very profitable and efficient. Do you have any more questions? I have Barcola. Hopefully he comes in to assist or score. Oh, okay. Hopefully. Hopefully. If you have if you have 2 point players, it's not going to have big importance. So you can exchange him to Barcola because if he comes in, maybe he scores a goal, just like you told us. So it will be very good asset for you. It's 50-50 between Rafinha and Dembele, but I think Rafinha will be my captain. No worries about it. I trust him. Maybe he fail me, but I think right now he's going to be good. Do you have any more questions? As many questions, I'm active right now. Don't forget to smash like button because it has good importance for me. It's a huge motivation and my life will spread across fantasy players and I will make many advices as I'm able to do. So let's do it. Let's do it. Like is for free, guys. What do you think about it? Will Barcelona will win the trophy or not? Will lift them trophy? I think Barcelona is a little bit favorites to win Champions League this year because they are playing very attractive football and very efficient football. And Hansi Flick is something very good. And this guy is going to have another treble probably. But in the Champions League, I think they are heavy favorites right now for me. The team who can stop it are Inter, maybe, or PSG in the Champions League. But imagine playing against PSG second time in the Champions League final because Barcelona when Barcelona beat Paris Saint Germain, where Bayern beat Paris Saint Germain, Hansi Flick was on a in a coach position. So Paris maybe would have that dirty history because of Hansi Flick if they lose second Champions League final. But it's too we are talking about future, so just concentrate about that match day. It's important. Do you have Yamal in your team, or how your team looks like? You can share me in the comment section. Lewandowski has some point. Yeah, he will be very good asset for me. Robert Lewandowski differential captain because everyone will try to choose between Dembele and Rafinha, I think, and that's correct because Rafinha probably looks like more profitable and efficient, but Lewandowski is a dark horse for me because he is able to score a penalty. He is able to score a goal. He will be too motivated because Ferran Torres in recent matches, there are rumors that Yamal likes to play with Ferran Torres more than Lewandowski. And also some Spanish players are trying to support Ferran Torres as a great asset in front. But Robert Lewandowski will be so motivated because this guy is Flick's guy and he knows to score goals in the Champions League. He is one of the top scorer in the tournament, in the history of the tournament. And Robert Lewandowski, if he scores, I will not be so surprised because this guy is very good. And don't forget about Sergio Girassi, who is second top scorer of the tournament. So he has little bit motivation. He has his motivation and he will try to score goals of course against Barcelona in a away game. Borussia Dortmund, if they lose today with 2 goals deficit, I think it's over, and Barcelona will try to have La Liga title right now. There are a good chance, of course. Real Madrid are not playing good football. Sad, especially for me because I'm a fan of Real Madrid, but they don't deserve anything else in this year. I'm very angry about them because they did not do very well yesterday. It was shit game. I don't know what they did. They did nothing. If we play football like this against Arsenal, if we will be available to be on a pitch, we will play same. It's obvious. Only Courtois, probably Valverde and Camavinga played yesterday. This time Real Madrid for me are not Champions League winner material. Not this time. I saw many Real Madrid team to be winners, but this one is the weakest one. Is that Mbappe, Mbappe, Vinny Jr. and Rodrigo. For the whole season, they are trying to have some chemistry between them, and they have some ego, and they did not beat that ego because, Vinny Jr. in the first moment, Mbappe, it was in the first moment, in the first minute probably, he had the opportunity to give pass Rodrigo, but instead of it, he shot, and if I call it shot because it was something retarded because he shot like me. I would have same power, and he's Kylian Mbappe and I'm not. They did not beat their ego. That's why Real Madrid is not going to win the Champions League because even Vinny Jr. has shit season, especially this part. Vinny was always very good, but I think he lacks something else right now. I think that both of them, Mbappe and Vinny Jr., are trying to show everyone that they are leaders. And Bellingham just beat his ego because he always passes. He always tries to fight till the end. But these 2 guys and Rodrigo, third one, did not beat their egos. And I don't see Real Madrid win the Champions League. They don't deserve. They are not team. In the whole season, they are not team. At the end of the season, I don't know what's going to happen. Probably they lost La Liga, and probably between the three days, they lost La Liga and the Champions League. That's all. In the Copa del Rey, if they beat Barcelona, okay, come on. It's Copa del Rey. It's nothing for Real Madrid fans. It's another title. It will be more precious achievement to beat Barcelona than win the Copa del Rey title. It's not all about it. It's all about Clásico for me. Let's be back about Champions League fantasy and how your team looks like. Share me who is going to be your captain because in my situation right now I think that Rafinha is the first preference for me because after international break he is not the best one, but Lamine is better, even Lewandowski or even Ferran Torres is better, but I think in the Champions League, as I said, he's very good. At least he's going to have some assists. And Rafinha is so efficient, the top scorer of the tournament. Don't forget that. Sorry, and I think he's so efficient and he deserves to have a chance at least at in Barcelona at home. He is very good to have. Do you have any questions, guys? It's so important to have some discussion about it because um, I want to share your opinions with me, just like I'm doing right now. That's not solo streaming. That's a part of communication. Do you have any questions, or I will be forced to stop right here because if not any situation, if not any questions, I must be off because you know my transfer plans, you know how my team looks like. I have Rafinha as a captain. You know my preference. Even Rafinha is winning that pool. It's okay. And Hakimi is in starting lineup, just like Nuno Mendes, but I had not opportunity to take Nuno Mendes. I was going to have even Lamine and Lautaro Martinez, but before the transfer window ended, uh, I had just four injured defenders and one eliminated Mohamed Salah, so I was forced to have that transfers. What I did. Okay, just wait another 5 minutes. If not any questions from you, which must be answered by me, I will be off, and I will wish you good luck, of course. Just wait for 5 minutes. What's going to happen? Maybe we have some new viewers. Maybe there are more questions about fantasy football. So let's see. And I'm so interested how you performed yesterday's game. How many points did you collect? And who was your captain? Maybe nobody could imagine that Rice would score that brace, and I think the captain was Mbappe or Vinny Jr., probably Saka. And from Bayern, I think the captain would be Olise or Harry Kane, and from Inter, definitely Lautaro Martinez or Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Lautaro did scored very good goal against Bayern, I must mention. Just yesterday, every goal was something special, right? But those free kicks, especially the second one, and goal from Lautaro was something different. I think they were the best. If we take our pool, well, what's going to happen? Rafinha is winning by 72%. Dembele is half, 31, and Lewandowski with 8%. Okay, just like I have hoped, Rafinha is going to win that pool because this guy is of course very good at that, very efficient, and he will be many captain in many team. This guy deserves everything. In the Champions League, he is very good. I don't believe how Rafinha can win the Ballon d'Or, even Dembele, but possibly it's going to happen. Or Lamine Yamal, because he had not the best season, because he had some bad matches, especially against Betis. For example, in La Liga last match, he lost ball 23 times or more. But Ballon d'Or is a Ballon d'Or. I don't like it. Let's wait about 3 minutes. If not, many questions from you. I will be forced to stop live streaming because I'm not having any feedback from you in the chat. It's so important to have. Votes changed and 60% are telling Rafinha, of course, and 30% Lewandowski, 27 Dembele. No one believes in Guirassy. Okay, but remember, Guirassy is the second top scorer in the tournament. When I end the streaming, nothing will be changed in my team because I guess I have everything okay. Dembele, Guirassy, Lewandowski, Rafinha, very good team. Hope if Bayern and sorry, not Bayern, Barcelona and Borussia Dortmund score both, it will be efficient for my team. It will be disaster for Inigo Martinez, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's wait for more 2 minutes, and I see you have not many questions, and that communication and that feedback is the most important thing for me, guys. If you have not any communication with me, it's not solo streaming. I want to share opinions with you, so if not any feedback, I will be forced to stop streaming today because I think you have not questions. That means you know everything about it, and I'm not necessary right now. Okay, everything is okay. In my team, I like that Inigo Martinez was doubtful and he's going to play. Especially, I want to say thank you for that communication which you gave me. Feedback is most important thing right now than fantasy football points, of course. And it was pleasure to communication with you, and I hope you will do your best. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you later. Don't forget to smash the like button because it's very important for me, and of course subscribe the channel because it's giving me huge motivation. Thanks for watching. Wish you all the best.